She looked like a sick girl with a loving mother, but nothing in their life was real. And when the lies came crashing down, there was only one way out. The story of Gypsy Rose Blanchard is one of the most bizarre cases of child abuse in modern history. Beneath the appearance of motherly care lay years of manipulation, abuse, and deceit, a reality that ended in murder. In a cute pink house in Missouri, Gypsy believed she was sick her whole life. Leukemia, muscular dystrophy, epilepsy. These were the diagnoses her mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, drilled into her head day after day. Gypsy was confined to a wheelchair, forced to take countless medications, and even endured surgeries she never actually needed. The world saw a brave little girl and her devoted mother. But there was one horrifying secret. Gypsy wasn't sick at all. Dee Dee suffered from a severe mental disorder called Munchausen syndrome by proxy, a condition where a caregiver fabricates or induces illness in someone under their care to gain attention and sympathy. She controlled every aspect of Gypsy's life. She lied about Gypsy's age, shaved her head to mimic the effects of chemotherapy, and convinced her and everyone else that she was mentally and physically incapable of surviving on her own. To the outside world, they were an inspiring example of love and resilience. But behind closed doors, Gypsy was a prisoner in her own home, trapped in a web of deceit. As Gypsy secretly grew older, the cracks in her mother's story began to show. Late at night, she would get out of her wheelchair and walk. She started to understand that her entire life was built on a foundation of lies. Desperate for a connection to the outside world, she went online and met a young man named Nicholas Godejohn. They fell in love and dreamed of a future together, a future free from Dee Dee's control. But their dream of freedom took a very dark turn. In June 2015, they made a pact. While Gypsy hid in the bathroom, Nicholas took Dee Dee's life. The world was stunned by the murder and shocking decades of abuse that followed. The story wasn't just about a crime. It was about a lifetime of manipulation and deception. Gypsy was sentenced to 10 years in prison, but public opinion was deeply divided. Many saw her not as a cold-blooded killer, but as a victim who took the only escape route she thought she had. Gypsy Rose Blanchard was freed in December 2023. Her story shows that real prisons can be made of lies, fear, and twisted love. It forces us to ask ourselves, how far would you go to be free? If you enjoyed this, like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories.